Hello and welcome to another video in Programming Basics for Arduino. In this video, we are going to explore serial functions in Arduino. Serial function is basically used for the communication between two Arduino boards, between an Arduino and a computer, and between Arduino and any other device. So this is very important function to transfer the information back and forth to and from Arduino. The very first function that is used for serial communication is serial.begin. So this function basically opens the serial port and set the baud rate. Baud rate is basically the speed of communication. When two devices try to communicate with each other, they agree upon the speed of communication. When two devices try to communicate with each other, they must send the data at the same rate. So this rate is called the baud rate. So serial.begin function will make your Arduino ready for the serial communication and also set the speed or basically the baud rate for the communication. We can do following example serial.begin 9600. So 9600 here is the speed or the baud rate for this communication. So there are other values that can be used as a baud rate as well. Serial.println. This is actually a function that is used to send the data over the serial channel, right? The format in this function can be hexadecimal, decimal, binary, or octal. And it is defined by the following keyword. Hex is for hexadecimal, DEC is for decimal, BIN is for binary, OCT is for octal. To print string, use quotation mark and there is no need to mention the format. So for example, you can print string by serial.println and then write the content that you want to print within a quotation mark like so. So this will print hello in the console, or basically this will send the data, which is hello in this case, over the serial channel. Serial.println 8, bin will actually send binary value of 8, which is 1000 over the serial channel. Another function that is used is serial read. Serial read reads the incoming data. You are the receiver in this case. For example, a computer may send the data to Arduino and you have to use serial.read to read that data. So whenever we are reading something, meaning we have to store it somewhere, right? So incoming data here is a variable of type integer, and that is used to store the data obtained from the serial channel. Here, serial.read will read the data and store that value in incoming data variable. Now, serial available is another important function in a serial communication. This function will get the number of character available for reading. Meaning, if your Arduino is receiving something from a sender, then this function will let you know if there is anything available to read or not. We'll get the how many number of characters are there available to read. So this number is actually a data that is already available from the another sender. So in this case also you are a receiver. For example, a computer may send a data to Arduino and Arduino will know if there is anything there available to read or not with the help of available function. And with the help of serial read function, which is this function, you will read that data. Right? So you have to use serial available along with the serial read. For example, like this. Integer data is 0. So integer data is going to hold the data that you will read. So you will check if serial.available is greater than 0, meaning serial data will get the number of characters, right? So how many number of characters are there? 1, 2, right? So it will just give you the count. So if that count is greater than 0, meaning then there is something available to read for your Arduino. At that point, you will just use data variable. Data is equals to serial read to read that data. Now, from this point onward, you can use that data according to your use, right? Now, let's take a quick quiz. Write a complete Arduino code to read the data from the serial communication, right? So you are expecting some data from a sender. Now, if that received data is character Y, uppercase Y, then you will turn on the LED that is connected to a digital pin 8, right? Anything else, you will turn off that LED and print Y was not received and repeat this task forever, right? All right, so let's pause the video and write the code. So first thing you need to notice is you are reading some data and you have to store that data somewhere. So create a variable data. So this data will hold the serial data from the communication, right? Next, in a setup mode, you will do two tasks. First task is you will create a digital pin 8 as an output pin because you have LED connected to digital pin 8. Next, you will set up a serial communication, serial.begin 9600. So this will set up a serial communication with a baud rate of 9600. Now, inside the loop function, the first thing that you need to know is if there is anything available from the communication, right? Meaning, if a sender has actually sent anything for you to read, right? So you are expecting a data Y or something else. So if it is data, if the data that you are expecting is uppercase Y, then only you are going to turn on the LED, right? So before all that, you have to know if there is anything available to read. So that is done with the help of serial.available function, right? So serial.available, if this value is greater than 0, that means there is something available for you to read. Now, so within this curly bracket of if statement, you will read the serial data using serial.read function and store that data in data variable, right? Now, again, within another if statement between these two curly bracket, you will check if that particular data, whatever you have read just now, is Y or not, the uppercase Y or not. If it is uppercase Y, then only you are going to turn on the LED by using digital write pin. Else, again, within these two curly bracket, you are going to write, or you are basically going to turn off the LED and you are going to print Y was not received, right? So this is basically the steps that you need to follow. And so something to notice here is make sure you write your code within the boundary of proper curly braces. So everything that is there in between these two curly braces works only if this condition is true, right? Only if this serial.available is greater than 0. Anything that is written within these two curly braces will work only if data is equals to uppercase Y, right? In later videos, we will see how to work with the serial communication in actual Arduino board. For now, you need to make yourself familiar with all the functions that is available. Thank you for watching the videos. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys again in next video.